Good morning, fellow classmates of Barack Obama Learning Academy. I am Biasha Messi from Miss Austin's 5th grade class.
Good morning, I am Vanessa Echeverria from the 4th grade class.
Good morning, I am Terrell Jackson from Miss Austin's 5th grade class.
Good morning, I am Rayla Smith from Miss Maybell's 6th grade class.
Good morning, I am Leah Young, and today I'll be working the camera.
Please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the Eagle Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Eagle Pledge. To be a student at Barack Obama means we are soaring to college. S. Success. We are successful because we set and meet our personal goals. We celebrate the success of our classmates. We know education is the key to our success. O. Organization. We are organized because we are ready to learn each day. We are uniform and complete all assignments on time. A. Advocate. We advocate for ourselves and for others. This means we know what is important and what is not. Our community will be better because of us. R. Responsibility. We know we are responsible for our choices. We will correct our poor choices and be our good choices. Today and every day is Barack Obama Eagle. Show everyone that you are ready to soar. The character trait for the month of February is perseverance.
The definition is the act of quality of holding to a course of action.
Sentence is, the work was carried on with splendid perseverance.
Today for lunch, we will be having a turkey sub with toppings or chicken tenders, steamed cauliflower, and one tri-tater, fresh fruit and veggies.
Announcements. No library today.
Congratulations to both 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams on their wins over Washington Riverdale. Way to go, Eagles!
Today is another home game.
Come out and support your Eagles.
Soccer trials will be this Wednesday, February 13th. That is tomorrow.
Do we even need to say
Sports physicals?
South Suburban Illinois Youth Chorus will be holding auditions this Saturday at Prairie State College.
Please see Miss Jalovi or Miss Owens for details.
AM and PM rehearsals are still talking. Please see Miss Owens or Mr. Lowy for calendars and or permission slips.
Band and solo students, there are specific days for you to attend as we prepare for our upcoming IESA contest festivals.
Welcome to celebrating Black history, our history, American history.
Hold on, I'm having some technical difficulties.
What's up, world? It's your boy. What's up, world? It's your boy, Jalil, all right? And it's Yard Talk 101. But look, let's have a moment here. Let's talk. Can I talk to you? All right, cool. Let's talk. So look, education, it's important. To me, it's important to you, all right? But at one point in time, in the African-American community, as well as the minority community, education wasn't something that was provided to us. We had to fight. We had to tussle. We had to rustle. Everything just to get an education. At one point in time, everything was segregated. We got secondary books. We got secondary education. However, historically Black colleges and universities were created in order to provide us, African Americans, the opportunity to receive an equal, if not better, education to our white counterparts. So I really want to help you all understand the relevance and the importance of HBCUs. So look, stay tuned and you're gonna find out more.
It's that Yard Talk 101. What your campus life about? Got the Qs hopping out and the Reds setting it out. New stroll, Sigmas walking, campus popping pretty off. The SGA debate, who next in the presidential office? Howard, the Hampton Union, and A&T. Halftime gon' be live, drum line provide the beat. Trojan Nation has my heart, and you just wouldn't understand it. To the universities all across the land.
Prior to the Civil War, there was no structured higher education system for black students. Public policy and certain statutory provisions prohibited the education of blacks in various parts of the nation. Although these institutions were called universities or institutes, from their founding, a major part of their mission in the early years was to provide elementary and secondary schooling for students who had no previous education. It was not until the early 1900s that historically black colleges and universities began to offer courses and programs at a post-secondary level. These prestigious institutions were formed in an effort to enhance the intellectual capacity, strength, and prowess of African Americans during the days of slavery, when education was stripped from African Americans by the white counterparts. Following the Civil War, public support for higher education for black students was reflected in the enactment of the Second Morrill Act in 1890 by Justin Smith Morrill. Justin Smith Morrill was a representative and a senator from Vermont. He spearheaded the Morrill Acts that established federal funding for the founding of many of the United States public colleges and universities. He was one of the founders of the Republican Party. The act required states with racially segregated public higher education systems to provide a land-grant institution for black students whenever a land-grant institution was established and restricted for white students. Today, historically black colleges and universities are the educational oasis of hope for the African American community. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Thurgood Marshall, Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, W.E. Du Bois, Felicia Rashad, Spike Lee, and other notable African American pioneers such as John W. Thompson, the chairman of Microsoft, Oprah Winfrey, CEO of Harpo Productions, Rosalind Brewer, CEO of Sam's Club, and Denise Young Smith, a vice president of Apple, have all broken the barriers and the norms of what African Americans should be able to accomplish in society. And these are all graduates of HBCUs. Cheyney University was the first HBCU that was established in 1837 and followed by Lincoln University of Pennsylvania in 1854 and Wilberforce University in 1856. Today, there are 103 historically black colleges and universities represented nationwide. HBCUs are responsible for producing 18% of all engineering degrees earned by African American students, 31% of all biological science degrees earned by African American students, 31% of all mathematic degrees earned by African American students, 21% of all business and management degrees earned by African American students, 42% of all agricultural science degrees earned by African American students, and 17% of all health profession degrees earned by African American students. With many negative depictions of African Americans in media, tragic happenings in our country, and the recent presidential election and other issues plaguing black people in our country today, the relevance and need of HBCUs is stronger now more than ever. The true connections developed at an HBCU, the opportunities to grow, and the overall impact that an HBCU has for members of the African American community is why HBCUs are needed today. Students that are interested in attending HBCUs have a number of avenues to receive scholarships from organizations such as the United Negro College Fund, Thurgood Marshall College Fund, Tom Joyner Foundation, and they could reach out to the HBCU of their choice for additional scholarship opportunities. In regards to the student populations of HBCUs, the top 5 largest HBCUs are North Carolina A&T State University, located in Greensboro, North Carolina, Howard University, Washington, D.C., Florida and A&M University, Tallahassee, Florida, Jackson State University, Jackson, Mississippi, and Texas Southern University, Houston, Texas. Now that you have a better understanding of historically black colleges and universities, I challenge you all to find out more, to understand the relevance, because today, people are questioning the importance of HBCUs. And by now, we all know that that is not right and that HBCUs are relevant, all right? And to get the latest scoop of the Yard, all right, check us out at Yard Talk 101 on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at
Mr. Loesch will be back to collect your fundraiser envelopes.
Today we'll continue our segment of Who Am I?
Who was the first African American woman who was a self-made millionaire?
Again, who was the first African American woman who was a self-made millionaire?
All right, guys, you know what to do. You need to email me your answers. So yesterday, Mr. Fry's class won, and I will be coming by with his gifts. Today is who was the first African American self-made millionaire woman? I'm gonna give you a clue. Oh wait, maybe no clue is needed. No, it's not Miss Winfrey. The first one. The first one has to do with hair care. Has to do with hair care. I know you know, but we gotta let them guess. Has to do with hair care. Miss Winfrey was not the first. Yes. What? Look at there. Wait, who won? Who is that? Wait, let me check. Miss Claxton class. The first African American self-made millionaire woman was Madam C.J. Walker. You guys all jumped straight from Miss Oprah Winfrey, but it was Madam C.J. Walker. And congratulations, Miss Claxton's class. I will be by with your surprise.
Yearbooks are $20.
Yearbooks can also be ordered online.
Stay warm.
Be safe.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy February.
Make it a great day. The choice is yours.